Cast your burdens on God, a powerful message of hope. Cast all your anxiety on Him because He cares for you. -1 Peter 5-7. There are moments in life when the weight of the world feels too heavy to carry. You wake up tired, even after a full night's sleep. Your mind is filled with worries before your feet even touch the floor. You wonder how you're going to pay the bills, how you're going to take care of your family, how you're going to find the strength to keep going. To everyone around you, you seem fine. You smile. You go to work. You fulfill your responsibilities. But deep inside, your heart is quietly crying out for help. Perhaps you've prayed the same prayer over and over, wondering if God has heard you. Perhaps you've asked, Lord, where are you? Why does this season seem so long? If you've ever felt that way, you're not alone. Let me tell you a story. There was a farmer who had worked the same land for many years. One year, the rains didn't come. Day after day, he walked through his dry fields, watching the crops wither under the hot sun. The little savings he had began to disappear. His neighbors started leaving in search of better opportunities. Many told him to give up. Some even questioned why he still believed God would provide. But every morning before stepping into the fields, the farmer would kneel beside his bed. He didn't pray for riches. He didn't ask for an easy life. He simply said, Lord, I cannot carry this burden by myself. Today, I place it into your hands. Weeks passed. Nothing seemed to change. The fields remained dry. The sky remained clear. But something inside the farmer began to change. His fear slowly became peace. His anxiety became trust. His discouragement became hope. Then one evening, dark clouds gathered across the horizon. Rain began to fall. Not only did the crops survive, but the harvest became one of the greatest the village had seen in years. When people asked him how he had remained faithful through such a difficult season, he smiled and answered, I learned that God's greatest work wasn't only in changing my circumstances, it was in changing my heart. That is exactly what the Bible teaches us. Cast all your anxiety on Him because He cares for you. Notice that God doesn't say you will never have anxiety. He doesn't say you will never face hardship. Instead, He invites you to bring every burden to Him, every fear, every disappointment, every unanswered question, because He cares for you. Sometimes we think we have to carry everything ourselves. We tried to solve every problem. We tried to control every outcome. But the truth is, some burdens were never meant for our shoulders. They belong in God's hands. Perhaps your struggle today is financial. Perhaps it's a broken relationship. Maybe you're battling loneliness, grief, sickness, or uncertainty about the future. Whatever it is, God sees it. He knows the tears you've cried when no one else was watching. He hears the prayers you've whispered in the middle of the night. He has not forgotten you. His timing may not always match your expectations, but His love never fails. While you're waiting for God to change your situation, He is also strengthening your faith, shaping your character, and preparing you for what lies ahead. The greatest miracle isn't always that the storm disappears. Sometimes the greatest miracle is discovering that God gives you peace while the storm is still raging. So today, don't carry tomorrow's worries. Don't let fear steal today's strength. Give your burdens to the one who is strong enough to carry them. Trust Him when the answers are delayed. Trust Him when the road is uncertain. Trust Him even when all you can see is darkness. Because the God who has been faithful in the past will be faithful again. Inspirational quote. Faith is not believing that you'll never face another storm. Faith is believing that God will never leave you in the middle of one, no matter what you're facing today. Remember this, God cares for you, He walks with you, and He is already working on the answer, even when you cannot yet see it.